I don't know what you have prepared, like a demo or maybe an interactive session or a Q&A session with our class, but you have the stage right here, so you can start off. And I don't know if you want to do an introductory round or something like that, but I'll leave it all up to you. So welcome, Marius and Adri.
Thank you very much.
Sure. Thank you very much.
We prepared a presentation which Adri will be sharing in a couple of seconds from now.
Yes, let me share my screen.
And it's nice to see you all on this call, and it's nice that you chose also to follow the Salesforce track career.
So it looks like I have to jump out of the call because of some permission. I haven't used a Google Meet, but let me just dial in 1 second.
Okay, cool.
Yes, sure.
So in the meantime, I'm curious, where are you all from, like city-wise, in the Netherlands? Can I get some reactions?
Almere.
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam also, yes.
Amsterdam.
Purmerend.
Okay, I'm also from Amsterdam myself, so cool. A lot of people from Amsterdam, Almere, I heard. Some other cities?
Haarlem.
Haarlem, okay.
Purmerend.
Okay.
Good on.
Right, I am back. So let's see if I can share my screen now. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, I can see myself, thanks. There it is.
Can you see the slides?
Yeah.
Okay, please, Marius.
I will kick off then. Thanks again, Ashraf, for giving us the stage. And we're happy to be here today. Before I will jump into the contents, I would like to start off by introducing ourselves. So I will start off actually. Adri, can you show the next slide?
Yeah.
So my name is Marius Snyder. I've been working now at Deloitte for 3.5 years. I started out as a business analyst and I moved towards Salesforce a bit later on. I started out functionally, so really doing like the declarative setups for Salesforce at the clients. But at some point, I really wanted to also pursue the programming part, so really become a developer. So I got the chance to develop myself in that way at Deloitte, and it was a very I enjoyed that process a lot, and I had a lot of support from colleagues around me. So it was an awesome transition. I have a background education-wise in business administration and information science. So just to give you a sense from where I came from, I had no programming experience before actually, and career-wise, I had a bit of a background in banking, but that was all that I had before I started at Deloitte. In my free time, I like to climb. I've started playing the piano, I think like 2 or 3 years ago. And I've been also closely watching crypto for a couple of years now. So I'm enthusiastic about that. And you see some of I think the main certifications I've acquired, which also give you a sense of, from a Salesforce perspective, what I've learned so far. So that's me. Adri?
Cool, thanks, Marius. So, about me, my name is Adri Tunggadi. I am originally from Indonesia. That's why I don't speak Dutch. Still working on it, but hasn't gone that far yet. Well, I've been living in the Netherlands for 5 years now, actually. Well, that's a long time, I know, but no Dutch yet. And I have a background in information system. I studied information system before I joined Deloitte 3 years ago. This is actually my very first job, and I've directly jumped into Salesforce world, and I have been a Salesforce developer since I joined. It was also a very new thing to me, but I also had a quite technical background. Learned Java at school, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and those kind of things. Yeah, in my free time, I like to play my guitar, like all music related stuff. Actually, I started playing guitar around like 11, 12 years ago when I was a kid. And it's always been my companion whenever I move now. So I always bring it everywhere. Also, really, big FIFA player, I would say. I've played every single FIFA game since, I don't know, PS2 or so. Never skip one. So yeah, that's also what I like to do in my free time. Also, big fan of soccer, big fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. And played futsal a lot before COVID times, but not so much these times. And these are also my main certifications. I also did more certification actually within Deloitte. You also get a free time and you can choose whatever your certification you want. But these are Salesforce related certifications that I have.
Adri, Marius, before you to continue, may I ask you, how do you want the dynamic to be at the world? It's okay for us to ask you questions in the meantime. Let's try the question in the chat and later answering, or do you prefer what do you prefer in terms of that? Because normally we also have different dynamic with different presenters. So I would like to hear what's your preference.
So yeah, we're very open to having an interactive session. So if you want to jump in, ask a question, please do so. If you want to put in a chat message, that's also fine. Then we can come back to it later. So whatever you prefer, we're happy with both.
But may I ask you, before they continue, probably I would like to know for both of you shortly, why did you choose Salesforce? Not only Deloitte, but Salesforce itself. As a part of your introduction as well, to know you better as well.
That's a good question.
I can very briefly answer that question for myself. I actually didn't start out with Salesforce at Deloitte. I started out with implementing chatbots, and it was with different vendors, systems. But I had the desire to become a developer, really. So I chose for Salesforce because of the department of the people. There were very nice, interesting, smart people working there. That was one of the reasons why I ended up with Salesforce. And another reason was I saw that Salesforce as a platform has a lot of benefits in terms of resources being available, a big community around it. So I knew that if I want to become a developer or be successful as an IT consultant, I could learn a lot from that, leverage all those materials and people in the community. So that was also an important reason. And the platform is really good. It has, like in the market, it's a dominant platform because it's very innovative and developing all the time.
Yeah. For me personally, I mentioned that I started directly with Salesforce team. For me, I've always wanted to do something technical with combination of non-technical as well, like business related stuff. And I think CRM was one of my interests. Also, it's about customer relationship management. And when I did my research, when I was searching for a job, Salesforce came up as the first or number one platform for it. So I think that was a good attractive point from my side. So I was like, okay, what is actually Salesforce? Then I did my research actually before that, not very deep, but I got an idea that within the platform, you can do a lot of customization, but it is also very easy to be configured by non-technical people. So I found the balance there as the main point that attracted me. So in that case, I know that, okay, here I can still apply all my technical knowledge, which is one of my main interests as well, while I can also do drag and drop like a canvas. It's really easy to configure. So I think the combination of both sides is the main reason why I chose this.
All right. I saw a question about this session being recorded or not. Is it? I'm not sure. totally
Not
fine, of
sure
course.
either.
Okay, cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any other questions? Or can we move on?
Let's move on. Yeah.
All right, great. Then we also want to know about you guys a little bit. So if you guys can grab your phone and go to menti.com and please enter the code there. I can actually also share the other screen. Let me just log into Menti. I'm gonna stop presenting for a sec. Just log into Menti.
And now they can't see it.
All right, of course. So sorry for that. But you should be able to see it here. Okay, I'm gonna present it again now. You see my screen again?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yes, so the code will be here. Why is it loading? Yes, on top of here. So we also would like to know about you. So please tell us what your passions.
I like to be a tester.
Sorry?
Like to be a tester. Oh, my name is Dave. Sorry.
Oh, I think something's
So
wrong with the
your
connection.
audio is a bit laggy, I think. But you can enter it in the app. I think if that was your answer.
Okay, we see some answers already. Interesting.
Making money. Who doesn't like that? Gospel music.
We also have a gamer here. Nice. Has your Salesforce as well. Interesting. Was it you, Marius?
No, it wasn't. I said IT.
Okay. Okay, good to see that here.
Family. And also soccer. So there's another FIFA fan, I guess, in the group.
Indeed.
Cool. It's
nice.
thanks for this. We like to know our audience also. So later on, that will also help us to tell the story a bit better. But thanks for these answers. And the next question, Adri, can you?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Second question is, we also want to know why you are here today.
Good question.
Yeah, right. Would love to learn. Nice. Okay, network, knowledge, job, career, work, information. Nice. Okay, job tips. Okay, know more about Deloitte. Interesting.
Yeah, so it's a lot about knowledge and about career, maybe switches or opportunities. Nice. Cool. Thanks all for putting this in.
Yeah.
This brings me to the next slide, because I want to to you the contents of today, and now that I also know why, I think we've prepared quite a good presentation for you guys. So today our goal is to tell more about Deloitte, about our department, about us, but also to showcase a bit what kind of projects we did, Salesforce-related projects, of course. So you will also be learning about a bit more about Salesforce, I guess, there. And also share like what it is like to work at Deloitte and what kind of opportunities career-wise exist with us. And in the end, we would like to, of course, give you the opportunity to answer more questions, which you can also do before that, of course, but there's some extra time for that reserved as well. Yeah, Adrie, can you go to the next slide?
Yes.
Thanks. So about Deloitte, I want to start off with a couple of numbers. And can you please put in the chat like what you think this number is about? Yeah, it's pretty spot on. I see some more specific answers coming, FTE in Holland. But yeah, this is definitely about our employees within the Netherlands. It's a bit higher nowadays, but this was the latest I could find that we present on our website publicly. Next slide, Adrie. And this number, what would your guess be? Yeah, so this number represents actually the number of countries where we are actively delivering our services and where we're active. It also shows like that we're a very global company. What you also see is that people from different countries, they move to the Netherlands sometimes to work at Deloitte. So if they had the Deloitte experience somewhere else, they sometimes come here, try that. If they move to here, they try to work at Deloitte again. So we have a lot of international colleagues also among us. Next slide, Adrie. And now this number, maybe this one may be a bit harder to guess. I'm sure it is.
Well, the clue is on the picture.
I see James. That would be awesome. 3 days. Yeah, so what you see here is you see a person training, and what this number represents is the number of hours Deloitte more in a formal way invests in you as an employee. So they really want you each year to participate in trainings, to develop yourself, acquire new knowledge. So these are really the number of hours that we facilitate from within Deloitte, and which are a bit more formalized also. So you can really expect spending at least these number of hours on your training or development on average each year. But of course, if you want to learn more, there's also opportunity for that. But this is like more formalized. Okay, next slide. Yeah, so this slide gives you an idea of the many clients we serve within the Netherlands. As you can see, these are quite big brands also, and we have a division within Deloitte that we target these clients from within industries. So there's also a lot of industry knowledge, and that's also what you can bring as a employee at Deloitte. So if you are from a specific industry, you have built up a lot of experience there. That experience is really appreciated because we have a focus on many industries. So this gives you an idea about that. Next slide, Adrie, please. Yeah. So D&I is a big topic within Deloitte. it has become more and more important over the years, and we have a lot of initiatives that help achieve this actually. So for all the young Deloitters, so the younger, and we see young Deloitters as people up to 35 years old, we have special events. But we also have a cultural diversity network, which really is focused on giving culture more place within Deloitte. And also globally, there's an initiative where we try to connect people from the LGBT community and raise awareness about that. And lastly, one of a very important also initiative within Deloitte is the Deloitte Women's Network, to give them more of an opportunity also within Deloitte. So there's still some opportunity to grow there also, to have more women on the top. And that's what we really like to achieve within Deloitte also. Next slide, Adrie. Yes, thanks. Yeah, so just a quick video that we want to show you. Can you click the link? The play button?
Doesn't work.
No? Okay. Maybe you can show the Vimeo version of this one.
I think I have to, yeah, I have to do this. No.
That's always, I can also just go over. So what this video actually will show you guys is we have an impact foundation at Deloitte, and that's all about doing good for society. And our target is to spend 1% of our time each year on social initiatives, on things that help like children or certain societal causes. We like to bring our skills and our knowledge to different initiatives and help people in society with 1% of our time at least. But what we've seen the last couple of years is that this the amount of time in this has even grown a bit more. And that's actually what this video would have shown you a bit of, would have told you a bit more about that. Can we go back to the presentation, Adrie? I'm not sure if you're still in there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks. This brings us to the next part. Yeah, so Ali and I, we work at Digital Customer. We're in the engineering team, but Digital Customer is a broader group within Deloitte. And so in Digital Customer, our ambition, if you can move to the next slide, please, is to be the best in the world in driving customer transformations. And we try to do that with Salesforce. Or we do that by using Salesforce and implementing service experiences, capabilities, and so on. Within Digital Customers, we have 3 main teams. So the Sales and Service Transformation team, which focuses really on implementing sales and service more from a configuration side of things. So it's more like the soft implementation of Salesforce, right? The declarative part. And the part where also more of consultancy services are being given to the customers. Then there's the Digital Customer Engineering team. From that team, me and Adrie, in that team, Adrie and I are active, and we focus much more on the technical capabilities from Salesforce. So implementing APIs, front-end components, but also we have our MuleSoft team within, which is more focusing really on middleware implementations, API integrations, that kind of stuff. And then there's the mobile team. They're actually not really working with Salesforce.